And we are back with competitor number 7 today in the World Brewers Cup Finals, Elysia Tan from Singapore.
Hey.
Big round of applause, please. So, Elysia, not your first time on the world stage, not your first time in Brewers Cup Finals. Tell us a little bit about your routine today and how it's different from the one that you did last.
Okay, this is probably one of the more challenging routine that I set for myself because I wanted to have a little bit more interaction with the judges, like how we always do in a coffee shop. That's why you see these like colorful Legos here. So because we want to guide and make sure that the experience is great, so I really need to time everything, like on the dot, saying the right things at the right moment, and then make sure I don't go over time. And I really wanted it to be a little bit more interesting for the judges, something of like fresh. So that's why this idea. Yeah.
Hide is a big fan of the Lego.
My son's a big fan of Lego, so I might need to ask you to come over to Japan to finish my son's Lego next time, right?
Yes. Tell us a little bit about your team here as well, team. You can
Please
introduce yourself and tell us your role in helping Elysia get to finals.
Everything's working? Oh, okay. Hi. Hi, my name is Lorix. I just build Legos.
He just builds Legos. Great. We love that. Every team needs a Lego builder.
Good.
And hi, my name is Lucas, and I just help with, washing all the dishes.
Also very important, all right?
This is like
Just saying.
simplest team I ever had before, right?
You think it's a joke, but we need someone to do the
Definitely.
dishes. Absolutely.
Hi, Amy. My name is Amy. I just brought some coffees to you.
All the basics
All
done.
the basic stuff. All the basic stuff.
Very basic stuff. Just roasted some brown colors.
And then I just pour some water.
Exactly.
Oh,
That's about it.
That's it.
Yeah.
God.
Man,
Okay.
Fantastic.
Okay.
look, for those of you who don't know what Brewers Cup is about, this is it. That's just it.
Well, I think even though you just make coffee turn into the brown, beans, but I think there's the match about the coffee information, right? So there's a 3 coffee that you focus this time. So can you explain about the what the coffee, the blend, and then also the component details, so that we can understand.
Timing. Okay, so
You weren't listening just now.
That means I'm not good enough.
Oh, no.
I'm just kidding.
Hide has ADHD, so it's fine.
Yes, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so I'm using 3 coffees today. So 2 are from Panama, one's from Finca Nugo, a natural process, which what I really want is like the body, the syrupy, smooth mouthfeel from it. And I wanted to complement it with like a long-lasting finish, which is the floral from the Finca Sofia, which is washed, which has this excellent, nice, creamy mouthfeel from a washed coffee, at the same time has this nice, delicate floral note. But what happened is because these 2 coffees are very different, so I've chose to add in a coffee that shares similar characteristics between these 2, which is the Indonesia Liberica from Riza. So yeah, this coffee, honestly, I would have to consider myself very lucky. I happened to meet a friend, I think it was last year at Jacko Week, happening in Jakarta as well. He was like, oh, I have some Indonesia Liberica.
He's right there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, please come over. Why not?
Come join us on stage.
Come
We
join
can
us
have a
on
little
stage.
chat.
Woo woo!
Nice.
Round of applause, everybody. Woo!
And Elysia, I'm going to get you to just start brewing your coffee because that description that you gave us just now, full of grape candy, black currant, rose, really want to taste it.
That's the profile that I really love about the coffee, so I can't wait to taste. All right, so please introduce yourself, please.
So I'm Kevin. I'm just the audience.
He represents all of us, yes.
Oh, good.
And you helped introduce Elysia to the producer that gave her this Indonesian Liberica, yes?
Yeah, it was actually very simple. So because we met frequently in the event, I said to Ellie, hey, do you want to try this coffee? And she said, yeah, why not? So it's very simple. There's not much complicated things.
What I found super interesting is the addition of Liberica. I think that's a coffee that often gets a bad reputation, obviously not for the right reasons. And it's super cool to see you mix that with, Panama Geisha, which is super well known.
And I think it's pretty much, you need kind of decisions, like kind of big decision to use the Liberica to the blend, and then it's pretty risky in the sense. So how What was the decision behind? It's so to me, as a simple person.
Because you could have added anything else, but you chose Liberica, and that's super cool. So we want to hear about it.
Yeah.
And I guess like for Liberica, I mean, when I received the Liberica, I've noticed there's like several screen size. So what we did is was sort like the small, the medium, and the large, and we cut them individually. And we noticed that the sweetest one and the more floral, grapey-like one is the one in the middle. And I only just need 1 gram, so just pick. Yeah.
So just selecting the best beans,
Yeah.
one by one.
Yeah, so
That's
like
very
what we
cool.
do, especially when a coffee has different screen size, if the circumstances allow us, I of course would like to pick them and to taste them separately. So they have like different characteristics, and then depending on what we want, and then we can use that particular screen size to highlight that character. Yeah.
All right. So I also wanted to ask about the for the grinding, because you explained about you used lowest RPM.
Hi.
Yeah. So it's pretty curious. I'm pretty curious about the grinding RPM for the filter. So can you explain a little bit about how the RPM affect to the quality?
Yeah, of course. So for me, I like a grinder with like different RPM because it gives me so much more control. Like when you are using something at like no-go, which is very complex, already has a lot of body. What I really want is the very distinct tasting notes. So by grinding slowest, give me the more narrow grind size distribution, which helps to bring out more of the grape notes from the go. But in contrast, if let's say I would just brew Sophia alone, or something that's very delicate, wash, I like to go to the faster RPM, which actually give me a more wide, a more wide grind size distribution. Yeah, but that actually is not so much of a bad thing. Having a wide distribution actually gives you complexity and also a little bit more body because there'll be more fines that help to push and hold the wash coffee. So yeah. So it depends on which coffee, then we use different grinding.
I want to hear from the team a little bit. Tell us a bit about the process behind helping Elysia get to Worlds. Were there any challenges that you faced or any sort of memorable moments that you have in the back of your mind?
I guess self-doubt. She doubts herself a lot. Yeah, I think it's the constant reminder that she's doing okay, she's doing fine. Yeah. Just take one step at a time. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen Elysia approach competition a few times, and I think what I'm really proud of for her this time is that she's really structured and she's taken a very sequential approach, very organized, and working steadily towards the finish line. So, I felt it was actually quite smooth. There were definitely some challenges in terms of sometimes finding the right blend, calibrating the coffees, but I think because we've put in the work beforehand and it's been step by step, and we've taken notes and details every time. It's been, I would say, a really good approach and ramp up to today.
Nice. So, today I have a little bit about the supplies for you, and then also I want you to explain what it is. World, are you looking at this beautiful card? There we go. Oh, there we go. All right, so obviously this has a meaning, right? Can you explain about this card?
So here I'm the spokesperson for the actual creators of the cards, which are over there.
Singapore support team, yes.
Yeah, that's Ivan Yin and the rest of the team. I think what they've done here is actually chart the progress from her first few competitions. So right there, it's written with all the different beans that she's used for all the different competitions. So there's like Napoleon, CGLE, La Negrita, and So on top is like her chart of the various competitions that she's participated in, and the bottom is just their memories with Elysia over the years.
That famous painting, the Mona Elysia. Tell us a bit more about that.
So tell us a bit more about the Mona Elysia.
No, my friend just decided to be funny because I was in Phuket for like a coffee fest outdoor event, and they are like, fun, chillax people. And he decided that he should not use a proper photo, but something a little bit different, and it stood out. And I guess everyone remembers that photo now. It's gonna be stuck on the live stream forever.
Yes, it is. It's gonna be memorialized on the live stream. All right. So how is the coffee looking? I'm very excited to taste.
Can't wait to taste though.
All right. I got the first sip last time, so Hide, you get the first sip this time.
Thank you so much.
Go with the visit the aroma first?
Yes.
Can I?
You got to do the
Also-
house tour, remember?
Yeah, I guess it's more like blackcurrant, red grapes. Hey, there you go. Be careful, it's hot.
Okay. I know you guys want to drink, so let me explain.
Yes, you can live.
Smells delicious. Okay.
You can live vicariously through us.
But honestly, like, yeah, I feel exactly what you explained. But I think the florality that comes through, like the rose kind of, pink rose, the note as well. It like hit my nose.
Yeah.
It was really
Yes.
complex.
Yes.
What do you think?
I think so as well. Like that was the first thing that kind of hit me. It's a very red, pink, purple profile coffee.
Right.
And yeah, I'm very excited. That's one of my favorite profiles to taste. So looking forward.
Looking forward.
Hi, dozo. Hi, dozo. Please enjoy.
Thank you. Can I? Thank you. Very kind.
This is like a live mukbang. You have to have reactions.
Oh my
You know that?
God.
Like that, exactly.
Blackcurrant. The blackcurrant straight in. Wow. So how this blackcurrant created in this cup?
I guess the combination of the Nuguo as well as the Sophia. Yeah, because they both, like Sophia sometimes has a little bit of like a fruity notes, but not towards berry. But when you put if Nuguo, it just becomes blackcurrant. Yeah, like because Nuguo has a lot of these like grape notes, but when you put together, ta-da, it becomes blackcurrant.
Oh wow.
Like in Singapore growing up, we
Yeah.
have this drink called Ribena.
Oh yes.
And it tastes just like Ribena. It's fantastic. Super, super nice. And I'm also, honestly, I'm sensing all the coffees integrate really well. You can't really pick out any distinct things from the blend. It's all a very unified coffee.
Unified, yeah, I think that's the best description. I think that most of the blend are kind of separated. It's a bit hard to explain, but it's kind of, you feel the flavor independently. But this one is completely unified. And it's
Very
all-
harmonious.
yeah, harmonious, complex, so that the flavor is coming through, in a very complex way. From the top note, and it's really complex flavor. And the texture is very good.
Thank you. Thank you guys.
And then I have a question for Emmy. Emmy, of course.
Hi.
Not your first time in this rodeo. And, what are the differences when you're supporting someone to achieve the same dream of being the world Brewers champion? Are there things that you feel that you've seen that are similar to your journey or a little bit different?
It's been always my pleasure to be with someone like Ellie, who is taking our coffee with a next level attitude. Like Hide-san said, there are 3 different coffees. When she taught me that idea of 3 coffees, 2 of them are our coffees that we source ourselves, and the 3rd coffee, Liberica, is thanks to you guys. That was sent to Zurich. We roasted for the first time. We got so excited and very responsible at the same time, not to mess them, So that's something I think I really like about the championship, that you think you know today, and tomorrow you have no idea. But no worries, someone like her take me further. So it's a nice journey that I did it with my people around me. Now she's doing it with me. So it's a continuous journey that I can't get enough. Yes.
Thank you, Amy.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Fantastic. All right. Thank you very much, Team Singapore. We're going to head to an ad break right now, but we will be back shortly with the next competitor. So stay tuned.